me open this door so I can see some light. You have to break this since it's hand tight. There we go. Once you break it, it's pretty easy to rest by hand. That's how it looks. And this, push it lift up. Get back down on this side for the fall. Okay.
So we have this plugged in right here. See that? So you unplug this, that bolt, that bolt, that bolt. Back down. All right. There we go. That's how that looks. So you're gonna make a piece of dynamite this big right here. You can see it's subbing there a little bit. See that? Okay. So now we're gonna measure this hole and cut a piece of dynamite. So we're gonna go a little larger, so we're going a little like inch on top, inch on the bottom. Okay. Here. The roller. The truck. This is a Roush F-250, brand new truck. There. Now we're going to come back right here, and then we're going to put this piece right here. Did I bring the blade? No, I didn't. Does this cut? Oh, I didn't bring the blade. That's okay. So we'll just put this piece right there. This is Stinger silencer. It's 100% butyl. This is great stuff that we use all the time. We're just cover this little hole. So we're like an inch down on the bottom, and then we're just gonna go up with it. There. And just roll it on. Okay, that's in there. The hole is covered. See the hole? Make sure it's all done up. Okay. Okay, so we're back. Let's try. So now we have to cut some more right here. Okay. Let's cut. Cut. And then, so we're gonna make an enclosure right there. That's what we're gonna do. So then we're not sure how far we're gonna cut this, but we're probably just cut this to about, let's see, I'm not sure yet on the box. Okay, we gotta remove this jack too. Damn it. Remove this jack there. Then we have those two things. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's probably this one.
The hard part's breaking it. Once you break it, everything's pretty easy. So we're loosening this, we're going to put a sub enclosure here. So a different tool. Might have to. I'm going to close this just to be safe. Close that. Okay, broke that one. So break it. When I say break, I mean loosen it. Okay, we're gonna come back with another tool.
Okay, we got a little better tool. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's this one. Nope. That's probably this side. It's probably this bigger one. There we go. Take that off and then put these on the floor so we don't lose those. Head on. Okay, we're already broken with the wrench, so should be a little easier. There's one. There's two. Got these two. Put that there. Lift this thing up. Here we go. So the bolt was here, bolt was there. Okay, that goes right there. And now we have a little clear work area to work on because we're gonna make a box right here to fit back here. So we're just come down and look at this. And then how much room do we have back here? Okay, so we might have to move that amp. We're not sure. Okay, so we're just gonna cut this across a little bit, a little more. Okay, there, and then we just cut this down. Let's see. The blade is a little worn out, so I'm just gonna flip the blade. I'm just gonna come down. I was gonna make sure don't cut too far behind it. Like, don't cut too deep because you don't want to cut wires in the back. Okay, so these are just what I call rough cuts. Stuff's tough. There we go. So we got this cut. Here we go. Okay, so we are back. So we're gonna move this amplifier for the box, right? So do you see how the truck has these guards so to relieve pressure when you close and open and close the door? So this one was here. So we remove that one and we're gonna put dynamite here because we're gonna have a box on this side right here. The box going across, as y'all saw, the box is gonna be ported. So when you put the boxes behind the seats and the port is on the side, it is a little louder because it loads, it hits a quarter, and then shoots forward. But the problem with is when you have these like this, and the box is there, the air escapes through here. Do you see this right here? The air escapes right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this hole, remove that, cover the hole, and we're gonna put this dynamite there. That way the air pressure stays in the car because we're trying to add bass. Because you're adding bass, but then if you have this hole here, you're losing some of it. So, you know, on my personal truck, I covered both of them, but that one we're gonna leave open. That way it relieves pressure, and that way it can get air for moisture, you know, debris or whatever. But you know, to air out. But we're gonna leave that one open. We're gonna cover this one. So that is why we're doing it. Because some of y'all saying, why do you do that? Okay, this is why we're doing it. That way you kind of understand our why we do it. So just put dynamite, and that way the base stays in. Okay, we're adding base, and we don't want the air to escape, and that's a big void right there. That's a big hole. That's a super big hole. There, see? It's still hollow, but the air cannot get out. Versus if we had this, look, I'm just blowing it. See, watch, I'm blowing it. See that? See, the air doesn't fucking just escape. The base doesn't come out. It's gonna come out through here, the base, and you're gonna have this shit rattling. We want the base in the cab to go inside the car. So that's why we're doing that. And this, we're just gonna throw this away. And that's how we do that. Just so you know, guys. Okay, so now we test that side, it's fine. This side we're gonna recess it. Remember, 2 inches, we're gonna go back 2 inches. So right now the box is probably about 5 inches, but we're using shallow mount speakers. We used them up to like 3 inches, and we've had, you know, fine, good results. So we're gonna go back 2 inches, but just on this area, not over there. That way the speakers do not hit the seat. So how we remove this, you can see the bolt. It just comes forward towards me, just like that, towards me. That's the hole where the bolt was. And this just goes like that. I just carpet. See, we have this cut out for the motor. So then this just lifts up towards me. Like that, and just slides out. And then we get to finish. We get to finish making the box. That's how it looks right there. This is for the newer F-250s. This is the exact year of this vehicle is a 2025 F-250. See that 9925? That's a date. So this is a newer model F-250. This is a Roush edition, Roush, with a B&O system, large screen, the panoramic roof. It's a nice vehicle, but it's lacking some bass, so we're going to add some more bass in here, and we'll keep going, guys. These are little metal glasses. That's how they look. So this is where we're at. So now we're going to get the box, and the box behind the passengers, the driver's side, it's like this deep, right? But we're going to recess the subs like this in there, make it shallower. That way the subs, where the seat's back, the subs are not hitting the back seat. There's, you know, a little room. That way they can play a little better and not injure the subs or muffle the sound. Because if you make the box too close to the seats, it will play, but it's muffled. Okay, so here on this side, we have the box in. This is a factory amp. See this right here? This was mounted back there. We moved it to make room because it's too big and you take away space. So we moved it. There's slack. The wire is clipped up here on top. It's clipped. You can see right here where it's clipped. See this clip right here? It's clipped right there. We loosened it, and then you can kind of see it. It's right here. So that's where you put the factory amplifier. See this right here? Make room for this. That's how the box looks so far. This is a 25 F-250. Everything still closes. We're gonna get the box. We're gonna cut it right. We're gonna rip it right here. Cut a section in right here, and we're gonna recess the subs in there about 2 inches. They're shallow mount subs. That way the back can close comfortably, because right here it's hidden just a little bit, just a hair. So we're gonna go back about 2 inches. And this side, you can see how it closes. See, watch. See, we just close that. Look, we're closing it. See, it's close, pulling it. And just pull this. You hear it click. There. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So now we're gonna remove this box. It just kind of lifts up. I'm going to the other side. Okay. So this is what we have so far. We have the box fit in there. We had to make a little hole right here for the bolt. See that? There's a hole right there for the bolt. We had to cut this out for this window motor. See how we cut this out? That's gonna be cut out probably, so we're gonna probably come in around about 2 inches right here. We're gonna build a pocket, put the top on, and then we had to go around this thing so we can open and close it. And we close this, that goes like that. This part of the box, we're gonna bring on this side, and we're gonna bring the box in probably like about 1.5 inches. That way it can close comfortably.